I'm here with the best mountain biker I know to talk about the best Oakley mountain biking glasses of 2019. Stay tuned. Hey everybody, this is Sunglass Roch from SportRx, and I'm here with my friend, pro mountain biker and mountain bike pro, Stephane Roch, to talk about the best mountain biking sunglasses of 2019 from our dear friends at Oakley. But real quick, if you want even more information, if you want to see links and pictures and everything, check out the blog in the description below for even more information. Okay, Stephane, we got to play the other day on bikes. That was it was a pretty fun day.
Heck of a time.
Yeah, we got to test out every single pair of these glasses on the table, and these are what we are considering the best mountain biking choices from Oakley right now. And I think everyone's kind of hands down favorite right now is the new limited edition colorway in the Flak 2.0 XL. Why don't you handsomely try those on for us?
So I absolutely love these glasses. I mean, the best part about them to me is, you know, I have a pretty narrow face, and so they just sit, you know, really, really well on my face. Fit right where I want them to fit, around the eyes right here. Nice wrap, and then lots of breathability too. The nice thing is they fit pretty close to me, so I really don't see the frames. There's no obstruction in my field of view here. And then also with where they place all the unobtainium here, and the nose piece, I mean, it just grips right there on that like bony part of your nose. So yeah, absolutely love these, both with the trail lens and the torch lens, which we have over here. I'll let you go into that a little bit.
Well, one thing that's amazing about this frame is it's one of those rare one size fits most. I'm much bigger than Stephane. My head's much bigger than Stephane's, maybe also metaphorically. But these fit me really well also, and I have a wide nose bridge and I have a big head, and this frame fits so many different people. One of the reasons we also love it is that it works in a wide range of prescriptions: single vision, progressive, prism technology, photochromatic lenses. So many options you can get, and a wide range of prescription strengths. You can get this frame in a certain lens configuration all the way up to a -6 or a +4, which is like 95% of people is within that prescription strength. So it just does really, really well at SportRx because we do so much RX work. So that's the Flak 2.0 XL. And you touched really quick on some of the prism lenses. I know this is a frame review, but you really can't talk about Oakley mountain biking without talking about prism. So prism is this lens technology that Oakley has, where basically they, with this use of these new dyes, are able to manipulate the light spectrum, specifically block out certain colors at certain frequencies for your specific conditions or what you're doing. So they can amplify all the colors you need to see when mountain biking and dull out all the colors that are going to cause distortion. So you get this unbelievable pop of contrast without like feeling dark, but they also block out enough sun. It's this really cool technology. We have videos explaining all that. I'm sure there's links of that in the description as well if you want to learn more about Prism. Prism Trail's been around for a while. Prism Trail Torch just came out, which is a darker version. At the time of this video, not quite available in prescription yet, but we're hoping really soon. Come on, Declan, get on that. Anyways, that's some lenses. I know you race a lot. I know you've been sponsored by different sunglass companies. I know you're a sunglass connoisseur, which is maybe one of the reasons we get along. What's your take on Prism, just in 30 seconds?
Well, I mean, I've actually been riding the Prism Trail pretty much for the last couple years in the EV0. And you know what I like about it is it just makes everything pop. Although we did run into a situation on our ride the other day where we were in bright sun. There's no trees where we were riding, and I came off of the torch, the new torch lens, put the standard trail on, and I was like, whoa, this is actually way too much. So I think that the torch, they really got it dialed this time.
All right, let's go back to frames. We have a whole other video on torch versus regular trail. Okay, so the cousin or the little brother of the Flak 2.0 XL is the half 2.0 XL. It's just a little bit smaller. It's a little too small for me. I'll let Stephane put it on. It right now does not have the right lens color for mountain biking. You really don't want lenses that dark.
Way too dark.
But just for you to see what that frame looks like, if you have a smaller fit, a lot of females like the half 2.0 XL. So there's that one. There's also a Flak XS, which is really small. You can check that out.
This is a pretty small frame. I mean, just putting it on, I could see, you know, down here, I could see the bottom of the lens, and I would want just a little bit more full coverage on this one. Personally for riding.
All right. Now we're gonna go into one of my super favorites, this new one. This is called the Mercenary. It's from the Latitude collection. This is where Oakley's kind of putting in a little bit more style. along with function. So this is kind of more about looking good and feeling good and working good. You can wear them off the bike a little bit more. This one kind of has like a retro aviator double bar kind of thing going on. The only thing I don't love about this frame is there's a limited amount of prism lenses available in prescription, but you can get it in the photochromatic transition lenses. So these might become my new night riding glasses, and I just kind of love this burgundy one, but this is the Mercenary. And if you're non-prescription, it's a great option to think about. Unobtainium where you need it, but style when you want it. It's kind of dope.
That is nice.
Yeah, I love that frame.
Like it.
Okay, I think we're gonna move on to my personal favorite pair that I've been wearing recently, which is the Targetline. Now this frame was actually designed for golf, believe it or not, and I know golfers and mountain bikers maybe aren't the same category
there. Absolutely.
Yeah. But believe it or not, I think it's just an amazing frame. So what I'm loving right now are 6-base glasses, meaning glasses that don't wrap quite as much. So this is kind of more of a lifestyle piece style. It's a little bit flatter, but talk about sport features. It's got the unobtainium nose pad. It's matte on the inside with grip. Doesn't have unobtainium on the temple, and I sweat a lot. I've had no issues with this thing sliding off. And then it's got this little tiny extra piece of O-matter for a little bit more wind protection. I just think they look super cool. I like that flatter look. I wear a prescription. My prescription's light, so I can get full wraparounds, and obviously we're good at wraparounds here with Oakley RX technology, but I just kind of love the aesthetic of this thing.
Absolutely.
I've just been really into it, and it's big enough that it's giving me a lot of wind protection, but there is some ventilation. I just think the Targetline is
well, and that's a huge
just the
thing,
golf
is,
frame.
you know, as far as the style with these, with you know, the advent of enduro riding that we're seeing now. A lot of guys really want to see this kind of casual look.
I'm wearing button-ups on the bike, man.
Totally, I saw that.
I got a Hawaiian shirt on the bike right now,
good thing you didn't rip that thing open, man.
I fell, but I didn't rip it. That's a different video.
But yeah, no, the great style and then great fit as well.
So along that lines is the Mainlink family. We pulled out the Mainlink XL because it's the newer one, but there's also a regular Mainlink. So the Mainlink is kind of similar. It's got unobtainium. It's got a lot of unobtainium on the temples. It's kind of more of a lifestyle frame and lifestyle look, but all the grip you need, everywhere you need it. I would think Stephane would need the regular Mainlink, but we don't have it out here.
Yeah, I think I would. And I actually used to have a pair of regular Mainlinks, and I rode with them all the time. Maybe a little bit more wrap, you know, than what you see on the Targetline here. But yeah, really like this frame for riding, especially because you have the unobtainium on the earpiece.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna move on into like the Shield family. So this is the Radar EV. This is the Path lens. It also comes in a pitch lens. This one is RXable with this embedded lens technology, but not in Prism yet. Come on, guys. Anyways, this is just a great frame, super classic silhouette for Oakley, for sports. I know Stephane loves this frame, so tell us why.
I absolutely love these. The reason I really like these is, again, for me, sometimes I have issues with the helmet coming down over the top of the frame here, but this really stays right at my brow line.
Okay.
You know, versus when we're gonna get into the Jawbreaker in a minute here, I get a lot of issues with pressure on the nose, right, if the helmet comes down too far. So this gives me the full coverage, real good breathability, without being too big for my face.
Yeah, it's a great frame.
So yeah, really love it. Great wrap, and then hugs the temples perfectly.
And then we got the Jawbreaker, which is a super popular frame again. What I like about this for mountain biking is like, it's like armor. Like if you're worried about twigs and branches, and man, it's been so overgrown right now. We're like living in the bushes and the branches. Gloves are going through gloves. We're not used to weather in San Diego, so like, you know, wildlife is kind of new to us.
It's been crazy.
It's usually dusty and dry, but anyways, these things just like talk about protection. So I actually have these in prescription, again with the embedded lens technology, with clear lenses for night riding, because it's just so, I feel like I got eye armor on, like it's coverage. So great frame.
And then they do have adjustability too, right?
The temples, no, you're right.
Here?
The temples, you can unhook them. They go longer and shorter, and they're interchangeable with this cool system. Yeah, we have a full review on that frame as well.
Yeah, I really like the fit on these. I mean, very similar to the EVs as far as the way that they feel on my face, but just maybe a little bit more coverage. You know,
yeah, a little bit more coverage.
So, yeah,
I like that.
I like them.
And then the new boy, the cool boy. Man, these things are radical. This is the Sutro.
Try these on first,
yeah,
if you don't mind.
If you're into that old school Oakley heritage look, that cylindrical, that 80s, Those things are super rad. Again, from the Latitude collection. So they're really trying to merge function and fashion. Feel like you can wear this just hanging out. You can wear this to the beach. It's definitely a statement piece, but functionally on the bike, you're not really giving up anything. There's a huge unobtainium nose pad, matte temples, no unobtainium here, but with the helmet and the nose pad, they're not going anywhere. These things are staying on. But it's a little bit more fashion than a little bit more function. Like if you want function, we got function for days, right? But if you want to have that kind of...
But again, going back to the style that we're seeing with the Targetline and that whole enduro scene, I think it really fits.
No, this one's a little bit rad.
Yeah, I dig it.
Unfortunately, it's not RXable, which we don't love. Anyways, that's the best Oakley mountain biking setup right now. Hopefully there's one in here that you love. If you're not sure which one to get, you can put a comment down in the comment section with some questions. We'd love to get back to you, or you can email info@SportRx, or pick up the phone. We're old school. You can call us. We have opticians on the phone. Some of us actually ride. We know these glasses well, and we can talk with you and figure out what's the exact right setup, what's the right frame, what's the right lens for where you ride, for what your conditions are. So we'd love to help you out there if you like. So if this video was helpful, please give it a thumbs up. We'd love for you to subscribe to the channel. If you want to follow Stephane, it's at...
So follow me at Zen Bike on Instagram, and then also please check out my website if you guys have anything regarding, you know, where to ride, coaching, tour guides, you know, skills clinics, all that stuff. Check out zenbiketours.com.
Yeah, if you're in the San Diego area or coming and you want to check out some of our rad trails with like pretty much perfect weather, Zen Bikes is the place to go to.
Come join us.
Later.